Just when you think things can't get any more ridiculous. Well, welcome to Ubisoft Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, what are we doing here, bros? What am I talking about? Maybe I just jumped ahead of the gun here a little quick and you guys ain't picking up when throwing down. Okay, let me just preface this whole video here by saying Assassin's Creed has a new game coming out. I know, shocker, it's like Call of Duty at this point without the amazing microtransactions. But Assassin's Creed has a new game coming out called Shadows, and it goes back to feudal Japan during the samurai period, which sounds awesome. Cool, man. Yeah, we're going back. And I mean, fans and a lot of people apparently, I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed person. I have played a few of them. But Shadows takes place in feudal Japan, and they're like, cool. And then Ubisoft with their DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, and nonsense liberal woke mind virus bullshit, thinking like, hey, how can we fuck this game up? I don't know, what can we do? Hey, it's in feudal Japan. It's the first time we've gone back to Japan with the samurais. Sounds super awesome. The fans of Assassin's Creed and just gaming in general are really jazzed about this. How can we ruin this game with our nonsense woke mind virus? I know, let's make the main characters a female and a black dude in feudal Japan. And then, you know what, though, guys, listen. This black guy who's a black samurai in Japan 1,000 years ago or so, let me tell you something, man. It is historically accurate. There was a black guy. We're not sure how he got to Japan. It was 1,000 years ago, and he carried around a big bat, and he kicked some little Japanese asses and gave the BBC to all the Asian broads over there. And now there's a lot of black kids running around with no dads in Japan because, wait, what? Now what am I talking about? That's a joke, too. That's a joke, you fucking idiots. And that's what's really kind of stupid, though, right? Listen, I ain't got no problem with the black brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. I'm 5 pound sand. I got the inward pass. My niggas, we know what's up. I'm thuggish, ruggish out here like I was Bone Thugs in Harmony. But come on, man. This is just ridiculous. Like, they literally are trying so goddamn hard to be inclusive. It's just disgusting. It's like, just makes you want to vomit. It's so ridiculous. It's so dumb that we're going back to feudal Japan. We're going back to samurai days. And they have to put the only black guy in the history of samurais as the main character. Like, you just can't do it normal. Like, just go back to samurai time, make the game normal, stop trying to throw this nonsense woke BLM or what. By the way, anyone who supports BLM, if you're black, you're a brain dead. What happened? How did that make your neighborhood better? All the black people watch the video, tell me how Black Lives Matter actually made your neighborhood better. It didn't. They took all your money and they live in mansions in California. Like, wake the fuck up. It didn't do nothing. It was just some nonsense trying to disrupt the elections so that the Biden would win. It was funded by the people on the left in order to help, facilitate Biden's win. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. The only thing Black Lives Matters and the protest does was actually, here, you know what? Let's just keep a real red pill here. Let's just keep it real with all you guys out there. The only thing it actually did was burn down black neighborhoods. Like, they rioted in their own neighborhoods, caused damage, destroyed a bunch of public property, and nothing got accomplished except a bunch of people who run Black Lives Matter ended up getting rich. No one's culture was any kind of improvement, nothing. It's just all kind of horseshit. Nonetheless, speaking of horseshit, let's get back to putting a black guy as the only thing they can do in the main character of a video game that has to do with samurais in Japan in the past, instead of just like, hey, let's maybe just keep it like normal. They literally had to go back 1,000+ years. Actually, you know what? I don't even know when the fuck samurais were. I could be totally wrong with the time frame here. Whatever. But it's just really stupid. I mean, what are we doing here? It's just so dumb, and everyone else is so annoyed at this as well. If we go to the comment section of the video from the trailer of Assassin's Creed Shadows, you can see that the dislikes are just out of control. 508,000 dislikes to 251,000 likes as of this released video that you're watching right now. Top comments I'm seeing here, the most heroic thing about this trailer is that they left the comments open. We act in the shadow, said the only black man in Japan, standing tall at 1.8 meters in ceremonial armor. Are you fucking kidding? Ubisoft said we should get comfortable not owning games. I think instead Ubisoft should get comfortable not getting our money. This trailer just sold me on Ghost of Tsushima 2. Always remember, the best part about Ubisoft game is usually the trailers. Assassin's Creed, a Netflix documentary. A Japanese person here has written actual copy in Japan, has been translated by Google. Japanese people understand Yasuki was chosen because he is black, but he would not have been chosen if he were white. Yasuki was a servant, and there is no record of him fighting with a weapon. That's an actual Japanese person. Oh, we got another Japanese person here. I would have been happy if the main characters were both Japanese and Yasuki was the instructor who taught them the assassin's doctrine. There was also a way to distribute episodes in which Yasuki was the main character through DLC. There are many other games that feature Japanese samurais as the main character, but I want to see a Japanese male main character in Assassin's Creed, and of course, a Japanese female main character. They will probably never be another Assassin's Creed set in Japan, so it's just a vain feeling. They literally make a samurai game. Instead of like actually having a Japanese person, which are actually samurais, they have to choose some female who's not even Japanese and then a black guy. Like, talk about disrespect to Japanese culture. Like, let's just get that here. Like, I'm sorry I've waited this time and this long to get into the part of the video where we actually get to some meaningful dialogue. How disrespectful is this to Japanese culture? How disrespectful is this to the actual Japanese? They're trying to be so fucking woke, they made the fucking samurai black dude into female. Like, let's keep it real. There's no female samurai. Let's just keep it real. There is no female samurai, and if there were, they didn't do shit. Okay, just because there's 3 doesn't make them like, oh, we have to put them in the game. No, let's talk about the 9 million zillion other guys who are actually the dude doing all the work, doing all the damage, doing all the fighting. It's like when they make video games in World War II or World War III or whatever, modern combat, they got to throw females and stuff in there. Like, as if, wow, there's like 5 females are doing some work, but you know what, let's just throw them in the game and forget about the fact that 99% of all the actual combat people are males. Black, white, Hispanic, doesn't matter. The U.S. Army takes anybody because they're hard up and no one wants to join the Army because it's a fucking joke. Nonetheless, how ridiculous is this? I mean, just how ridiculous is this bullshit we're doing nowadays with video games and these idiot liberal white morons running and working at these, like, dude, there is nothing worse right now than a bunch of crackers. Seriously, these guys are the dumbest, worst, most dangerous people in the entire world. And listen, my fellow brothers and everybody else out there who's not white, these people are not your friends. You think what they're doing is helping and, oh, we're helping people out. No, they're going to destroy everything you have and everything you enjoy and everything it stands for because they think they're actually doing something. They're not. Everything's getting worse, not better. You know why? White liberals. That's what it is. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just a video game. Who cares? But you know what? It's not, because it's a whole society. This is just like a microcosm or just an example or an analogy or a metaphor or a symbol of the bigger problems in society that are being caused by these brain dead, brainwashed, absolute. I mean, I think they mean they think they're doing well. Like, they're like, oh, we're doing great. They mean well, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions, my friends, as an old verb there, paraphrased it as an old proverb. I don't know, some fucking saying, who cares? But listen, let's just keep it real here, dudes. Video games, not a big deal, but it's bigger than that. It's just getting stupid. Like, literally, how the hell do you have a video game about samurais and you make the main character a black guy? Dude, holy shit. Just let that sink in. Let that sink in. Like, could you imagine being Japanese and like, oh, I got a Japanese Assassin's Creed, this is awesome. What do you mean the main character is a black guy? The only dude in the whole history of fucking time that we can find is... They're so desperate, they got to go back 1,000 years and try to put like... Oh, man, I don't have to say anymore. Ridiculous. All right, I'm going to get the hell out of here. My rant's done. Thanks for watching the video. I'm the Ghost of Vate. Y'all stay black. Question authority. Don't let the honky cracker reptilian shapeshifter build in the movie. Start spraying chemtrail 7 levels into drop 2 tower 7 hours of flat moon is fake. Al Jones is big like short as a fox. Gay white men. Bring you down.